Going into it now. Looks like the Dark Elf army, 4 repeater crossbows, a Cold One Knight, 2 Dark Riders, Harganeth Executioner's ROR, 2 Blackguard and Nagarond, as well as 2 Dread Spears. Leading this force, we're going to have Malekith up in the air. On top is Black Dragon Seraphim. He's going to have Soul Stealer, Power of Darkness, and nothing else. Now, going on to the Warriors of Chaos, we're going to have Marauder Horsemen, what appears to be 3 of them. He's going to have 2 units of Chaos Warhounds backing them up. He's going to have an infantry formation consisting of 2 Forsaken, 1 on either flank, Chaos Warriors in the center, 3 of them, and 2 Chaos Warriors with great weapons. We're going to have a single unit of Chaos Knights here, and then we're going to have a unit of Dragon Ogres. Aside from that, we're going to be looking at a Chaos Sorcerer Lord of Fire. We're going to have Burning Head, Cascading Fire Cloak, if I recall. Yep. As well as Arcane Conduit, Fireball, Kindle Flame, and Blasted Standard with Evasion. So, let's see how this goes. And, yeah, this is the ace match, ladies and gentlemen. Winner takes all. Geraldo and Pacta. Was I singing Switches from Eazy-E? I don't know that song, but I may have been singing it if it's a song that I know but don't know. You know, like when you hear something and you can sing it, but you don't know who the artist is or the name of the song? So I can't answer your question, Ronan. Maybe I was, but I wouldn't know if I was. Oh, Repeater Crossbows trying to shoot these Chaos Knights, but some very keen micro here from our Chaos player is going to allow him to pull out without taking much damage. Poison Warhounds desperately trying to shut these down, but look at this, some very keen micro from the Dark Elf player now as Dark Riders dive in to the Warhounds. They will do well in that combat, however there are some javelins getting thrown in their back, and the Forsaken are now diving in. Oh my goodness, what is happening here, ladies and gentlemen? It looks like this Chaos Sorcerer Lord of Fire maybe got ahead of himself, and he had Malekith diving in on top of him, but he's going to escape relatively unscathed there. He could have died there if it wasn't played well, so good job on him recovering from that overreach. Over here, we're going to see Dread Spears ranked up 3 times in combat with these Forsaken. Now Chaos Warriors coming in, and once again, I just really don't like seeing infantry units stacked back on top of each other. You always want to exploit flanks if you can. I guess there's some builds where you want to go for big, deep formations, but by and large, I don't think you should ever stack up your infantry units. Another case of that happening right here. Looks like the Chaos Warriors' great weapons are duking it out with the Blackguard and Nagarond. They should do well in that combat, but the Repeater Crossbows were firing a little bit of supporting fire there, which is helping them out. And oh my goodness gracious, what did I miss? Oh, speaking of bunched up units, guys, look at how much damage that breath did. These guys were both full health, both brought down to half health, and now Malekith is diving in on top of them, taking a fireball in the back. But oh no, Malekith, what did you do? Dragon Ogre Shaggots coming in. He's going to be popping down a Soul Stealer proactively. And, oh wow, he's actually going to get out of there no problem. Dragon Ogre Shaggots, unfortunately, just diving in there to get their soul stolen. It looks like they'll be not getting much damage other than that. Meanwhile, the Chaos right flank does seem to be going a bit better for them. One of these Repeater Crossbows is taking a lot of damage. These Marauder Horsemen are going to start running away, though. And, yeah, Chaos needs to remember to micro these units, keep them pushing forward, don't let the pressure up, because as soon as you start getting these Dark Elf forces to rout, you absolutely need to keep the pressure up and not let them catch their breath. Over here, some good wins on the flanks for Chaos, as they have dealt with a lot of the Dark Elf infantry. However, in the center, we're going to see the Blackguard and Nagarond are holding very, very strong against the Chaos forces. And we're also going to see that the ROR unit of Blades of the Blood Queen they've basically taken no damage in this combat so far. However, Dragon Ogre Shaggots are in combat with them. I would love to see these Dragon Ogre Shaggots get the hell out of combat with them. That Burning Head didn't do the most damage to them. And, yeah, we're going to see them getting shot with javelins in the back as the Dragon Ogres hold them down. But the Dragon Ogres just need to be over here threatening Malekith anytime he lands. Once Malekith lands, he could get just slaughtered by these Dragon Ogres. But look at this, another Soul Stealer coming down. Is it going to catch the Chaos Knights? Oh, Chaos Knight's going to get out of there in the nick of time. Very good micro. And now they're pulling back here to take care of these repeater crossbows. Still 3 repeater crossbows on the field, though, who are full health and very high on ammunition. So we'll see what happens from here. It looks like the Marauder Horsemen are diving in to the repeater crossbows, and now would be the time for these Dragon Ogres to come up and support them with some very heavy hitting power. And look, Malekith is coming down now too. Dragon Ogres are getting pulled over this way. We see the Chaos Sorcerer, Lord of Fire, in combat with the Blades of the Blood Queen, some Forsaken over here too, but the Blades of the Blood Queen are just going to have a field day. But a Burning Head going through, dishing out a lot of damage to those repeater crossbows. That's a rather innovative way to go about it, I suppose. But this Burning Head, unfortunately, is going to go flying through his own units as well. But with the high armor on these Chaos Warriors, they should be okay. Malekith diving down into combat on top of the Chaos Sorcerer. What is going to happen from here, guys? Oh, man. Will the Dragon Ogres be able to hold on? Or theirs goes the Terror route. Damn. Good to see these repeater crossbows continuing to fire in. But all of the Dark Elf forces... well, not all of them. The Blackguard and Aggron are still hanging on desperately. But they are losing decisively. And curious to see if they can hold on much longer and what happens here. Malekith still very, very healthy. Still has Soul Stealers at its disposal. Still has some Dark Elf units over here that need to get regrouped. One Blackguard and Aggron still holding down these Chaos Warriors, and Chaos Warriors are great weapons as Javelins throw some missile support in there. Over here on this side, though, we are going to see the Chaos Forces doing relatively well for themselves. Unfortunately, they weren't able to chase off these repeater crossbows, and that's probably going to bite them in the butt in the late game here. Uh-oh. We're going to see a breath from Malekith. Oh, no. He's not coming over this way. Oh, all right. There go the Blackguard and Aggron on the Chaos right flank. And now on the Chaos left flank, the Dragon Ogres have actually come back for the fight. Poison Warhounds are diving in to kill off these repeater crossbows with the help of that. And here comes Malekith's breaths now. Oh! Devastating these Marauder Horsemen, but also doing some friendly fire to the Dark Riders repeater crossbows as well. Malekith going to dive in. Terror, no, I guess not even Terror, just a rout going to kick in immediately. The Dragon Ogres are shattered. Poison Warhounds are running away. And yeah, at this point it looks like it's going to be an uphill battle for the Warriors of Chaos. They're able to deal with one of the Blackguard and Aggron. The other one is super tattered. Only 14 models left with a measly 491 HP. But the Blades of the Blood Queen have just dealt with the Chaos Knights. And I think between the Blades of the Blood Queen and Malekith, there's really not much the Dark Elves are going to be able to do at this stage of the battle, because they have nothing. And when I say nothing, I mean nothing that can kill Malekith as far as I'm concerned. The Dragon Ogres are dead. They have no more Warhounds to chase him down. This Sorcerer is not going to kill Malekith, no matter how many fireballs he goes throwing at him. And yeah, the Blades of the Blood Queen and the Blackguard and Aggron will probably be able to deal with this Chaos Infantry from here. Yeah, the Argonath Executioners are just like, we're just going to chill back here until we need to fight, and now we're going to go in there and start killing some Chaos Warriors. Oh, a big hit on the Chaos Warrior Sorcerer, and yeah, I think this is going to be a GG right here. Army loss is probably going to be kicking in any second now, and the repeater crossbows are now in range 2 to start firing on top of this infantry. Malekith is going to turn around, come back here, and start diving into the Chaos Infantry, causing terror routes. Army losses will kick in, but not before one more fireball goes off, and that's going to be a GG. Pacta going to come back from a 0-1 deficit and win that 2-1. Good game to him. Yeah, they didn't recognize the win condition. They had a huge advantage there at a point in the battle, and they just needed to use these Warhounds a bit better. I mean, I want to emphasize, I think Geraldo's army was cool. I don't mind it. I personally don't bring Dragon Ogres that often, but still not a bad choice. And if anything, the Summoners of Rage might have been more helpful here with their magical damage against potential Slaneshi Harvesters or anything, and just the 9 Chevrons really helped shore up their leadership. But yeah, I think he definitely had a chance to win that here, and it involved him using these Chaos Warhounds and his Marauder Horsemen a lot more aggressively to take down these repeater crossbows. And I think that was really his win condition. If he killed the repeater crossbows, he could have won that game, because then he could just make sure he safely microed his Dragon Ogres where he needed them to kill off Malekith whenever he landed. But great game nonetheless. Lokir is pretty cool, man, Luke, but I think a big part of it is that Malekith has like really good melee stats, but on top of that, he is an awesome caster who can heal himself with Soul Stealer, where Lokir doesn't have Soul Stealer. He does have regeneration, but just in my experience, I see Malekith a lot more because you save money by having the magic with him as well.